Okay, I think I posted a new link up there too because I had to repost the whole thing. But I think we're back on now. So whatever with whatever that fuck them.
It's all right.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Yeah, Ray said he sees it. So, all right, yeah, ELS is back in the chat.
All right. Good. Hey, ELS, good to see you. Thank you for hanging around and dealing with that nonsense. Oh, I hit the wrong one. I hit the wrong button. Anyway, there we go. So that little snafu out of the way. It wasn't weird ELS because I had a very low volume of the game on to try to just keep listening to see what's going on. But apparently they knocked us for it, even though there's no visual context of it. There's no real copyright. Like I don't know.
You got to start a new stream?
Yeah, you gotta go back in and click the new stream.
All right.
Unbelievable. I've seen people get. I mean, I don't understand that kind of stuff. But anyway, handoff here, first down for Ohio State. Big gain, almost loses the ball, but gets it up to the 37-yard line. Does Ohio State, and that's going to be a first down.
I'd rather that happen or stream happen now instead of last play of this game.
That's true. That's very true.
And during the 5 minutes of commercials.
A lot of Buckeye Hicks there in the stands. First and 10 from the 37-yard line. Will Howard back, looks, throws over the middle. That's actually over to the right side. That's going to be caught in a first down into Notre Dame territory is Ohio State.
Our defensive line is just not getting any pressure on them.
No, and that's it. You can't do man-to-man, and you can't do that if you're not going to get pressure.
Yeah.
Tate with the reception there for Ohio State on that play. First and 10, Ohio State. From the Notre Dame 48-yard line. Going to be another handoff, and this one's going to be, again, had him tackled 3 yards in the backfield. He gets a gain of 3 yards, though, on the play. Notre Dame unable to wrap up, unable to bring them down. That's going to be 2nd and 7 coming up here. 10:49 remaining here in the second quarter. Again, thank you for joining us again here on this secondary stream. My name is King. That's your good friend Jimbo right over there. This is the College Football National Championship game between Notre Dame and the Ohio State Buckeyes, who are currently driving now on the Notre Dame 45.5-yard line. Will Howard, play action, throws. That's going to be caught and tackled for a 2-yard gain.
About time we got a good tackle.
They actually listed at second and 8. So this is going to be 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 5, depending on the spot. 3rd and 5 is the official spot from the officials. Notre Dame's defense looking to get a stop here. Will Howard back. Has all the time in the world. He's got nothing but open field in front of him and runs for like 15 yards down to the 30-yard line. First down, Ohio State. I don't know what that was.
Looked like the one receiver was holding as Howard was running, right?
Nah, no.
Huh?
Not only that, but he had the first, like, there was, I don't know what was going on there with that defensive line there or anything, but there was 30 yards of just plastic in front of Will Howard there. So 1st and 10, Will Howard, he's going to throw it. Again, there's not a Notre Dame player in sight. Ohio State gets down to the 20-yard line and another first down. Ohio State is just carving up this Notre Dame defense right now.
You know what probably is like we're probably worried about that deep ball that big play down the field, and we're letting everything underneath.
I was going to say, these guys are catching the ball, and you don't see a Notre Dame gold helmet until 3 seconds later.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's not great. So here we go. 8:30 now remaining here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for Ohio State from the 20. We got a timeout. Ohio State is taking a timeout, so this is going to be another 6-minute commercial break coming up here.
So while the commercial's going on, I'll reshare the link out to.
I was going to say I reshared it on Facebook. We can get it out there on Twitter. Got everybody back in here.
You want me to do that?
I mean, we can build it. I don't give a shit. Let me see here. Let me pull this up. Let me get up because I got the one on my own Facebook. Let me get the other one up here. Post that. Let's go over to Twitter, and we'll do that over there. Oh, why is this? Oh, come on. Oh, that's why. Why is that there? Get that out of here. There we go.
Get out of here.
Get out of here with that nonsense. All right, so that's there. Okay, let me jump over to this one. We'll get this one going over here. All right, and that's all shared and posted throughout the land. Posted it on some of the Discords that we're in as well, so you can go find that there. And I think we're back. I think we're back and better than ever, as they like to say. I don't know who they are, but apparently they like to say it. Alrighty. Oh, I had the wrong thing. People are looking at a different screen that they're not supposed to be looking at. Hi, everybody. Hey, a little behind the scenes look here for you.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoops.
That's our
Yeah.
what?
That
top
was
12 or
the that's a top 12. Yeah, that was our no, that was Friday forecast. That's our predictions.
Oh,
That's where we would have the list of who we picked. Yeah. Archie Griffin, Joe Montana there wearing his Guinness shirt, of course. Jim Tressel, you can eat shit. I don't like Jim Tressel. Cardale, remember when Cardale Jones? What a bust he was.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer, watch them fingers. Watch those finger guns over there. Lou, we got to do it for Lou. We have to win this for Lou.
In person.
He made it down there. Win for Lou. 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Ohio State has the ball. Will Howard takes the snap, hands it off, and that's going to be a gain of a yard, maybe 2 there for Ohio State. King, what would you have, a 30-pound steak or beef Wellington? I don't know. They're both meat. They're both pretty fucking good. I don't know.
I probably would take the beef Wellington.
I like beef Wellington. I don't know if I can eat a 30-pound steak. I mean, unless you're saying I can cut it up and eat it over time, like freeze it and do shit like that, maybe, but...
And it depends on what steak.
Will Howard, with the fake end around looks, throws, and that's going to be short of the first down to the 12-yard line. It looks like they're going to spot him. I thought he got to the 11, but they might say 11 and a half. It's going to be 3rd and a long 1 here for Ohio State. Maybe 2, depending on where the bad spot is from the officials. Then there's going to say 3rd and 2. Man, these officials can't spot the ball for fucking anybody right. My God.
Holy God.
They're like, nobody's from the SEC. Fuck them both. It means more down here. So Will Howard takes the snap. He's going to run it himself, does a little Riley Leonard, and gets the first down with a gain of 3 yards. First and goal for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Notre Dame's defense has got to do something here and do something quickly.
Yeah, because Ohio State gets the ball in the second half, and if they go up by 14 on us, that's going to be
hard to come back from, especially if the defense is playing this way. So we'll see what happens here. First and goal from the 9. Ohio State. Going to be a handoff. Again, another missed tackle. And I think that's a touchdown, and it is indeed a touchdown for the Ohio State Buckeyes, and they now take the lead over the Notre Dame Fighting Irish 13-7, depending on the extra point.
It's not time to panic yet, but if I was Freeman, I'd go over there and have a talk to my defense.
You're going to have to make some severe halftime adjustments here if you are the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Yeah, it's a touchdown. Shit.
Yeah. Yep. Yes, ELS, and that's the year the Devils won the Stanley Cup, too, 1995. I was there for that one. I was in the arena, saw the Devils win it. That was fun. So a 6-minute drive there for Ohio State, 10 plays, 76 yards. The extra point here, snap, hold, kick is up, and it is good. 14-7. The Ohio State Buckeyes lead the Notre Dame Fighting Irish with 6:15 remaining here in the second quarter. And they're going to go to a fucking commercial. And again, Notre Dame can't tackle anybody today. I don't know what's going on here.
Like right there, he should have been tackled at the 4. Like the stiff arm one, that's a tough tackle. But that tackle at the goal line there, that he should have been down at the 4. Should never even got a chance to stretch over the goal line. Not to be putting, the game away and everything like that, but we gotta get back to what we were used to. Wrapping up tackles, gang tackling, get more than one player there. In case he does break out of that tackle, you have 2-3 guys ready to wrap him up.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. There, ELS in the chat says, King, I got a New Jersey Devils joke. What, our last 7 games? We've been a fucking joke that whole time. Sorry for quiet. I'm on here on Twitter, just trying to find stories here, see what's going on. If you are watching us, by the way, we are State Sports. My name is King. That is Jimbo. This is our second stream because the first one got taken down because we had you could hear this game slightly below on the volume, and they said, no, you can't have that. Even though we've seen streams on here that show the whole fucking stream or all the audio or everything like that, and people are like, they don't get flagged. For some reason, we do. I don't know why. So we had to put up the secondary one. If you're joining us, thank you so much. Chat's open. If you want to come in, say hi, say hello, say how you doing. That's all great and good and fun, and we certainly hope to hear from you. And what you think of this game so far? Is Ohio State going to pull it off? Can Notre Dame pull off a comeback here? And what would essentially be an upset against Ohio State? Do you not like either one of these teams? I don't give a shit. You want to talk about the Super Bowl that's coming up, or the championship games, and then the Super Bowl, or whatever. I don't give a shit. You want to talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. That's why the chat is there open for you, waiting for you to come in and say hi, say hello, say how you doing. Go ahead and hit that like button, and if you're watching and not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. YouTube might be broken, but we still need your help to go ahead and get monetized. So that would be advantageous. Thank you so very much. Also, I have a massive fucking toothache, and it is fucking killing me. So if you see me just start fingering Ambisol into my fucking teeth, that's why. Sorry about that.
I will say that the highlight of my day yesterday was getting a phone call after the Eagles game.
Dude, that was a wild time.
A bunch of rowdy people.
It was a wild time. You got like you would have enjoyed that. You would have enjoyed that time there.
Yeah.
You would have enjoyed the time over at the old sister-in-law Robbins there, man. That was and her friend that came over, Allison, fucking wild. I can't even tell. I cannot say on this stream some of the shit that she said.
Yeah.
Fucking wild. That's all I'll say. And I had known her for about an hour at that time, hour and a half. And some of the shit she was saying, I'll tell it to you off the air. Fucking wild. So Notre Dame's going to get it at the 25-yard line here.
The wife seemed like she was having a good time too.
Jackie was having a blast. Robin had, like I said, everybody. I think everybody had a good time. Everybody had a really good time. So it was as you saw from that little FaceTime. Yeah, it was a wild scene, absolutely wild, but fun nonetheless. See Ohio State cheerleaders. You dropped your pom-poms, bitch. 1st and 10. Riley Leonard in shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to pull it down and run it himself. He's going to get 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. ELS, that's a pretty good one. Jimbo, what do the fine wine and the Philadelphia Flyers have in common? We'll spend a lot of time in the cellar, cost too much, and are only enjoyed on select occasions. That's pretty good. ELS, kudos. That's an A+. That's A+ joke.
Yeah, that one I'll give him that, even though it's about my Flyers.
Leonard back on 2nd and 5. Incomplete pass. He was getting pressure there from Tuamamamawalo. And it's going to be 3rd and 5 now. Again, Leonard, great pass protection, great time. Could not find anybody open, and then finally got tripped up there. Again, Notre Dame's pass protection in this game has been very good.
They got to do something on this drive here. Otherwise, this game could get out of hand real quick.
So let's see here. 3rd and 5.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That doesn't sound good. I think Jimbo might be ahead. Oh, what a I see what you were doing there. And see, we started off the game where you were behind me, and now you're ahead of me. So
yeah,
I don't know how that happens, but
I should be pretty close to you now. I've been pausing it to catch up.
You shouldn't do that. You should just leave it the way it is. That's the problem. Is that now you're way ahead because you were. That was about 5 seconds. That was about 5 seconds ahead of when you said, "Oh shit." It was about 5 seconds ahead of where we were there. So, but it doesn't matter because Notre Dame's got to punt the ball here, and this game can get out of control really quickly right now. And the kick is away. And Ohio State gets it back at the 20-yard line, and that is where they will be tackled. I think he picked it up at the 25. He ran back to the 20, and then was tackled there by Faison. And there we go.
Finally got a good tackle.
The 4:53 as Will Howard comes onto the field. As he's doing a little shimmy shake there, kind of a little Donald Trump dance there.
And the one thing even though our defense isn't playing well so far, we do lead the nation in takeaways. So they know how to take the ball away. Just a matter of getting one of those opportunities.
Well, let's see. Notre Dame's defense has got to do something here. Got to get a stop here on this possession for Ohio State as they are. Sorry, they got the possession over there. Let me put it back there. So here we go. Will Howard, 1st and 10, throws, and that's going to be a gain of 3 yards out of the backfield. 2nd and 7 upcoming here for the Ohio State Buckeyes? They say 2nd and 8, so all right, I guess I'm fucking stupid. Hamster says y'all going down, Jimbo. Hamster, please kindly shut the fuck up.
At least you were nice this time.
I said kindly.
Yeah.
Will Howard takes the snap. It's going to be an option pitch, and that's going to be. Ooh, got a little talking between these northern schools.
Now, if that was a Kansas City Chief ref, flag would have got thrown.
Jesus Christ. That might have been only a yard. I think Will Howard is screaming for something. I don't know. It is 3rd and 7 for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Oh my God! You're gonna get us taken down again. You're gonna get us taken down again. Notre Dame has gotten no pressure tonight on Will Howard. Oh, got a little something there, but it's going to be a completed pass anyway. Down to the 41-yard line, 1st down, Ohio State. So finally got pressure, but doesn't matter because they completed it and moved the ball. As some fat, ugly old woman gets a high five in the stands.
Probably Will Howard's mother.
No, that wasn't Will Howard's mom.
Oh, is it?
That was no, or was it? I don't know. Could be.
They showed her a couple times so far.
Isn't? I don't know who it is. Well, she's fat and ugly, so what do you want me to do? Riley Leonard's mom, very hot, much hot. Will Howard's mom, kind of gross. Probably a skank in a day. 1st and 10. That's terrible. Unbiased reporting here on Stay Tuned Sports. Will Howard is back looking to throw, and he gets sacked. Finally, Notre Dame's able to get back there, get some pressure on him. He had time to throw, was going to pull it down and run, but ran out of time.
I mean, Jesus, 75 was holding our lineman there.
Nobody wants the Catholics to win. We know that.
Yeah.
They're all anti-papist bastards down there in the South, especially SEC. You know, they're big old Baptist boys down there. So here we go, 2nd and 11. Will Howard, it's going to be a pitch, and that's going to be a gain of 4, maybe 5 yards. Looking at 3rd and maybe 8, 3rd and 7 coming up here.
We got our 2-minute warning. So we got 6 minutes of commercials.
And there we go. Yeah, 2-minute timeout here now. So let's see what happens. Ooh, Hamster says, I fell asleep and the stream is gone. I thought my phone died. Did you all do something bad? Apparently playing audio so very low that nobody can hear it gets you strikes. Meanwhile, if we wanted to just broadcast the game and put a little graphic over it at a 2% opacity, you could do that. You could do that on YouTube. Apparently, if you're from Vietnam or whatever, but you know, just trying to you have a little bit of the audio on the bottom. Fuck off. Nope. Get off the stream. You're evil, awful people. Thanks a lot, YouTube. Fucking scumbags. By the way, YouTube, give us money. You guys suck, but you know, we would like to be on AdSense if you would. That'd be great. Thanks a lot. But you could help us get there. If you're watching along and are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Help us out here on Stay Tuned Sports. Also, you can hit that like button. It helps us out with the algorithm. Helps more people see us and gets us going. Hamster says, and damn right, we Baptist boys, LOL. Well, you got to face the true Lord. It's a nominal patriot, filiat spiritus sancti, amen, of the great Roman Catholic Church. Oh, geez. ELS just with all the jokes. ELS is dad joke central today. You know,
Yeah.
I'll give him that. I don't know if he I don't know if he found a joke book today or if he came across it. I don't know what happened, but ELS is just he's hammering away one after the other.
Oh, Green Bay didn't play this weekend, so we had time to look up these jokes.
Ooh, see, that's not nice. That's not very nice. ELS does say though, Jimbo, what does the Giants say to the Eagles? Look at my Super Bowl ring. Well, not recently.
Yeah,
the Eagles have a more recent Super Bowl ring than the Giants do, unfortunately. And, can't really say much of it. Well, now, granted, we got 4 of them. So, by the way, go Redskins this Sunday.
And here's another little stat. Every NFC team has reached the national championship game.
The NFC championship game, except that, every team in the NFL has.
Was it every NFL?
Every single team in the NFL has reached it since the last time Dallas had, which was 1995.
Yeah.
So every single NFL team has made an AFC championship game except for the Dallas Cowboys.
That stat makes me smile every time I read it.
I want to make sure about that. Hold on, let me see. There's one team I'm not sure.
I didn't think Jacksonville made it.
Yes, they did. Yes. Yeah, they made it in 96. They made it in their second year.
Yeah. With Dom Capers, was it?
No, that was Carolina. That was Tom Coughlin.
Oh, that's right, yeah. That's probably the last time the Jaguars were good. All right, so we're back.
Alrighty, here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 7 here for Ohio State after the 2-minute timeout. Will Howard is in shotgun. Notre Dame fakes the blitz. They get a little bit of pressure, but over pursue. Throw! Caught! First down, Ohio State.
Jesus Christ.
Notre Dame cannot stop Will Howard or this Ohio State offense at all.
Like the past 2 playoff games, 29's been holding the opposite team. Maybe hold them a little bit here.
So now from the 35-yard line, 1st and 10, Will Howard's 12 of 12 for 123 yards. You can't have that if you're Notre Dame. And again, you're not, and he gets tripped up, gets sacked for 3 yards. Burnham with the sack there for Notre Dame.
I thought he was going to come over the top and chop at that ball.
Needs to get a turn. We need to get a turnover here.
Yeah.
If you're Notre Dame, have to get a turnover. As who took a timeout? Ohio State?
No, they don't have them up right now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm looking at. So,
at a minimum, we got to hold them to a field goal. At best, hold them to a field goal.
Oh, Notre Dame took the timeout. Okay, so Notre Dame trying to preserve some time here to not move the ball on offense. If they can get the ball back. I mean, I don't know what we're doing here. 2nd and 13. 1:25 remaining here in the second quarter. Ohio State 14. Notre Dame 7. Howard in shotgun. Notre Dame blitzes. Cannot get to Will Howard. That leaves wide open receivers. And they are down to the 23-yard line. First down, Ohio State. By the blitz dive, you have to, if you're going to blitz, especially against Ohio State, you have to get home. You have to get home, and they didn't get home.
Yeah. And the corners, I know they're worried about the over-the-top stuff, but come on.
No, again, with a blitz like that, someone's going to be open. Someone's going to be open.
Maybe second half start doubling number 4.
So 1st and 10. Notre Dame's defense has no answer for Ohio State here. Throw! Oh! Almost intercepted. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Shit.
Had a real good shot at this. And in fact, it's Henderson that actually makes a pretty good defensive play there. Yeah. And knocks it out of his hands. Oh, man, what a catch that could have been for Notre Dame. 2nd and 10. Will they get another opportunity like that? Will Howard is going to pull it down and run it himself. He's down to the 12-yard line, and that's going to be another first down for Ohio State. Handoff down to the 10, down to the 6-yard line for Ohio State. 52, 51, 50 seconds remaining there in the first half. Ohio State looking to take a 14-point lead against Notre Dame going to half, and Ohio State gets the ball first in the second half.
By this point, don't even call your timeouts. Just let the half. What the?
Fade to nobody. We got a flag down. What's this? We got the officials discussing here. Ohio State's walking backwards.
No flag on a play.
No foul on the play. What, did maybe the clock run out or something? Yeah, they're going to say Ohio State called a timeout and not delay a game. Ooh.
He just called it now. Wow.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Sparky.
That was interesting.
All right, so still got 30 seconds left. Ohio State has one timeout. They're on a 6-yard line, looking to take a 14-point lead. Can Notre Dame stop them?
By this point, I would just send 8 guys. You got to think they're going to probably try to run it, so maybe they stuff them. But this defense got to figure something out in the second half. Jesus. The yards.
225 to 86. Yeah, not great if you're Notre Dame.
First drive.
Notre Dame's defense can't get home. Again, wide open lanes there for Howard. And again, a wide open receiver in the end zone. Touchdown. Ohio State, as they are now going to go up 20-7, depending on the extra point, could be going up 21-7, which would be 14 points over Notre Dame in the halftime. And again, they get the second half kickoff. So, sit the fuck down, LeBron. Nobody wants you there.
It's funny how he says he's an Ohio State fan, even though he left Cleveland, bashed Cleveland, to go out to L.A. and Miami and all the other teams he went to. But I'm still an Ohio State fan when they're in a championship game.
Snap, hold, kick, up, good, 21-7. Ohio State has a 14-point lead over the Notre Dame Fighting Irish with 27 seconds left in the first half. So after that first initial drive, we were like, man, we're going to see how does this Notre Dame defense match up and how they can go. And I got to say, underwhelming so far.
Yeah.
In this first half, we're going to say. And then, again, Notre Dame's offense has not been able to get anything going since that first drive. I'm at a loss. I don't know. I'm not sure what to say or what to think at this point. With this,
I gave him that first drive. I thought, okay, how Ohio State moved down the field, they would have made adjustments right then and there. But they haven't. I mean, Will Howard's what, like 13 for 13 or 14 for 14? He has no incomplete passes.
Elos, you can really keep those facts to your fucking self.
Honestly, that's how this game is starting to feel. I,
Oh,
I kind of remember that night. And when I say kind of, I mean there was a lot of shots.
Hamster says, cool graphic, King, but Notre Dame will never get one. I'm cursing it. So now we have the curse of hamster on us. Will that actually be a blessing in disguise? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see coming up here in the second half. Notre Dame had 75 yards on their opening drive, and the last two drives they've had -4.
Hopefully, Marcus Freeman has another epic.
We need
Speed-
there needs to be adjustments made at halftime across the board, and we'll see. Riley Leonard throws on first down. Going to be up to the 32-yard line for Notre Dame. Clock is running. Notre Dame, 10 seconds, 9, 8. Notre Dame's just going to be content to let this run into the half. Down 14 points. (21-7). The Ohio State Buckeyes over the Notre Dame Fighting Irish currently at the national championship game. Ohio State is celebrating as if they've won already. We're kind of seeing that there. Molly, if you got some good juju, some good magic you can work on our boy Marcus Freeman to get us focused here, now would be the time to do that. Not on camera. I don't want you to lose your job like Joy Taylor. But
Did she lose her job yet, or?
no, I don't think so. But I mean, something's going to have to be coming down the pipe soon. Well,
Yeah.
other than her. Anyway.
God, I can't stand him, Ryan Day.
He's the worst. He's just the worst human being in the world.
Like any respect I had for him, which was very, very little to begin with, I lost during that Michigan Ohio State ruckus when he just stood there. Wow.
Yeah, he didn't give a. He was a pussy. He's a pussy. He couldn't get control of his team. He didn't want to get in the way. He didn't want to get hurt. He's a coward. He's a coward. He's a nobody. He's a nunce. And that's who Ohio State's head coach is. And he's always just kind of been a jerk. So.
So we'll probably have what, an hour of commercials, 20-minute intermission, and another hour.
Well, yeah, because they got Travis Scott is premiering his new song at halftime here. So, you know, hopefully nobody gets stampeded. But
I did find it funny. The WWE Monday Night Raw, the first episode on Netflix when he was
Right.
there. Jay Uso trying to take the blunt out of his hand.
yeah, you saw that. I was like, Pecan says King's got the Giants. No, because the Giants' look was total hopelessness and despair. Notre Dame is this is disappointment. Don't get me wrong, I'm disappointed, but it's not there. There is not the level of I give up-itude that the New York Giants have given me this year. So,
I'm more disappointed in our defense than the offense. Like I really thought the defense, especially the defensive line, we're not getting any pressure on them, minus that last drive a couple plays, but we're just not getting no pressure on them.
Ohio State scored on 3 straight drives.
Yeah.
So the defense doesn't get anything from it. Yeah, and here's the thing: you knew that you're going up against Ohio State's defense. They're good defense. They're a good defense. So you knew you were going to be facing something. I get that, but you got to be able to stop them too. And that's the thing. You can't stop them. You're done. So now Notre Dame's already down 14 points. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there already saying, "Okay, game's on. Game's over." They said Notre Dame's not a team built for coming back. Kirk Herbstreit said the same thing in the pregame. Notre Dame's not built to come back. If they get down 14 points, this game's over. They can't do that. So we'll see if they're right. We're going to find out one way or the other.
And I'm just gonna say it now too. Like if we do lose this badly or even close, For the people that are going to come out and be like, see, they should join a conference, because if they would join the conference, they would have won that game. Just
No, we wouldn't.
shut up.
No, we wouldn't. No, and this is the start. This is the start. So we'll see.
I'm not going to say it. The words I kept saying.
No, don't. No, that's not. We're not going back to that. We're not going back to that. So.
Yeah.
And yes,
No.
ELS, we know Bob Euchre did pass away. We've all posted and talked about that. And yes, great man. I know he's big in Milwaukee, big in Wisconsin. He's big everywhere. Bob Euchre's that you grew up with him in Major League and all that stuff. So yes, absolutely. R.I.P. to the great and wonderful Mr. Baseball Bob Euchre.
Just a
bit outside. How can they keep holding off on all these close pitches?
And here's the pitch. Ah, shit.
Ah, shit. Oh.
Yeah, that was a holding on that touchdown for Ohio State. It looked like the same holding call that we got against us, but they didn't call it on them. That's okay.
Yeah, Notre Dame had a fucking 9-minute and 45-second drive to open this game up. So the possessions were kind of limited.
And then they proceeded to have a 2-minute drive combined of their next.
Yeah,
two
they had
drives.
the next 2 drives were 6 plays combined for -4 yards.
Yeah. Maybe Marcus Freeman should bring Shane Gillis down there to give a pep talk.
Maybe. Just
Because his Under Armour commercial, that was funny.
I was going to go to church today and I didn't. That might be why. The Lord hates us now because of me. It's all my fault.
I tried to do everything I could remember from the Penn State game and the Georgia game. My superstitions.
Well, some things are,
Yeah. Oh, Will Howard did have an incomplete pass. I thought he was 100%.
He was 12 of 12 at one point in this game.
Yeah.
So he does have one incomplete. He is 144 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he had 13 completions to start the game. Not great. If you know Notre Dame's defense, it's not great. That's not a great. That's not a great ratio. You don't want that. But it is what it is now. Now, if they come out here in the second half and score again, if it gets 28-7, I might end the stream.
Yeah.
I might end the stream.
Especially how the defense playing.
Because at that point, what are we even doing here? You know what I mean? So, not great, Bob.
Hopefully we don't have to watch the Travis Scott halftime show.
I hope not either. Why is Trump on our screen? What the hell happened here? This is a great game. National championship. Notre Dame. Ohio State. Love Ohio. Big state. Great state. Wonderful state. It's Ohio State. They got Buckeyes, bunch of nuts. I know a couple of nuts. They're over on the left side of the aisle. The left-wing nuts. Certainly hope there's a good game. Big game. Glorious game. Nice trophy. Gold. Gold is beautiful. I love gold. I've seen gold. Everything I got is gold. It's gold. It's lovely gold. Hamster says, you better not, you chicken. Eat shit. I don't get. I answered to nobody, Hamster. I answered to no one. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can change it. Maybe if I change something. Let me see.
Hamster, what did you do to King? Did you just make him walk off the stream? Yes, he is. So did you, Hamster? Did you hit your parlay bet, or is it? Do you need Ohio State to win? In Pecan, we were supposed to get like 6 inches uh, yesterday. We only got about 2, 3 inches. I was still able to use my snowblower though, that I've been trying to use for the past 2 years. You pulled a Travis Kelsey when Jason Kelsey walked off the podcast that day. I don't know if you saw that. I think it was last season. Well, you're welcome. Dallas Goddard helped you out there, and the Eagles. The Falcons wouldn't have done that, or the Titans. But just taking a second here, just want to thank everybody for joining the stream here, the second stream. I'm not exactly sure what happened to the first stream. We think because there was a little bit of sound in the background, may have got us kicked. We're just waiting for our good buddy King to hopefully come back. Hamster may have chased him away. But if you like the video, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button there, like, share it all out. And maybe we'll get some good chat since this game kind of is shitty right now. Make sure that your notifications are turned on as well, so that way when we do go live with other things, whether it's Super Bowl, that I know we're doing the championship games this coming Sunday. We got Royal Rumble the following weekend, and then the Super Bowl the following weekend. And then after that, me and King will talk about what to do, whether we're going to do some UFL games or some hockey games, so we'll still be around. Where did King go? So we offensively, we need to get back to how we drove down that first drive. And the other thing I noticed those last two drives with Notre Dame was Jeremiah Love and Price weren't they were not there. They were just, I don't know where they were. So can't put the whole game on Riley Leonard. Well, the offense at least. Defensively, that Notre Dame defensive line has got to figure out a way to get pressure on Will Howard. You cannot let him sit back there and go for another 14 of 15, dink and dunk over the middle plays to get some yards. So we got King back. So what happened, bud? Where'd you go? Did the hamster make you walk off like Jason Kelsey?
No, I changed my hoodie back to the one I was wearing today. I wore a hoodie today, and I was like, okay, but I want to wear the hoodie that I wore for the Penn State game. So then I wore that one, and seeing how the first half went, I said, I'm going to put back on the hoodie I was wearing today. You know what? Because obviously that wasn't working. So Patrick Grisco says, could not afford a receiver to jump off sides. And then a hold on 1-3 and out, then whatever, the fumble abomination that killed that next drive on D. Geez, trigger and tackle. That's it. We cannot tackle for anything as we've seen here. It has not been. It's not been great here, Patrick. It has not been great at all. Eric Ward says, well, I will be going to bed soon. We are still light years behind, but we are playing with third string guys. We're not light years behind. We are not light years behind. That's I will fight back against that. I don't think Notre Dame's light years behind any of these other programs. And again, you got to remember, people thought that Ohio State was dead after the Michigan State game or after the Michigan game.
Yeah.
So you got to be on a hot run, and Notre Dame was on a hot run, and they played well. Ohio State's just on a bit of a hotter run, and the matchup isn't great right now. Can Notre Dame make some adjustments? Can they fix things in the second half? They've done it before. They did it against Penn State. They were able to make second half adjustments. They were able to make they were able to control the game against Georgia. But again, Notre Dame was able to have that middle eight area where they had a possession before the half, and then they got the first half kickoff. This game's different. They're down 21-7. Ohio State scored on their last possession of the first half, and now Ohio State gets the ball first in the second half. So again, Notre Dame doesn't have that middle eight option that worked well against Penn State and against Georgia. So now it's it's you got to see the defense. The defense has to, like I said, if Notre Dame doesn't stop Ohio State on this opening drive in the second half, then you can stick a fork in her, baby, because this is done. It's over, and it's going to be really bad. But if Notre Dame's able to get a stop, something wrong there. If Notre Dame's able to get a stop, that's going to be able to change everything. So we'll see. Again, you got to see. You got to see what happens here. But it's certainly not too. It's not too early. Like some people say, well, it's a little too early to start panicking. No, this is panic time. This is panic time. This is where you panic. This is the correct time to panic. You just have to. A 3-and-out would be great. A stop would be better. I'd even take a fucking field goal. If you can keep them to a field goal, fine. But you have to. If they score a touchdown, baby, it's all over but the crying.
Even if they get a field goal, I mean that's 3 possessions you gotta try to come up with scores and hold them.
And you have to hold them to it, right? That's the thing. If you're able to hold them on the first drive here, get it. Then you yourself get a touchdown. You're back to a 7-point game, baby. There you go. You're right back at it.
Yeah.
Damn, this tooth is killing me. And on top of it, I have a massive toothache that just will not go away and will not stop. And it's driving me fucking nuts. So not only do I have a tooth that's driving me insane, but Notre Dame's defense is driving me insane as well. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us here. My name is King. That is your good friend Jimbo right over there. This is Stay Tuned Sports. If you like what you're watching, please hit that like button. It helps us out tremendously. And of course, if you're watching and are not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and get us closer to our goal of being monetized. I think we're in the upper 200s, or well, lower 200s as you were. We're like 212, 220. Yeah, so we're around there. So still a ways to go, but you can help us get there. Thank you so very much. And again, you can share us around if you like, share, subscribe, as everybody always likes to say. If you want to help us out a little bit more tangibly, as it were, down in the description underneath this video, there's a link to our donation station as well as our merch store. We will have merch available no matter who wins this game. I've got Ohio State merch in the holster there, and I have Notre Dame merch in the holster. Whoever wins, we'll get to see what design gets published there in the merch store. Hoping it's Notre Dame. Right now, it's looking more like Ohio State's is going to be the one that gets released. But you never know. We'll see how the rest of this goes down. Yeah, that stiff arm is nasty.
That's what I mean. Like, I can't blame him totally for that missed tackle, but that last one there, he should never got that close to the end zone. Let's just hope that Ryan Day, channels his inner Dan Quinn, 28-3 over the Patriots.
You got to hope. Like, again, we've seen stranger things happen. So, I mean, but you're going to need something like that. That's what this is going to take now for Notre Dame to get back in this game is a couple mistakes, a lot of 3-and-outs. Defense is going to have to step up. It's going to take a lot.
Plays.
Yes, Alicia greeting all the new guys in there that we see. We got Eric, like I said, we got Patrick. Great to see you guys in here. Thank you so very much for joining us. Like I said, if you like what you're watching, please hit that like button. Also, please subscribe if you're not already. It would help us out tremendously. Thank you so very much. And Alicia appreciates it as well. So and don't listen to Hamster's threats. He's weird. He's just one of the weird ones. He's one of our weird ones in the chat. So just ignore him.
Thanos of our group. He's the villain.
He's not Thanos. He doesn't have that kind of power. I don't know. Who's a villain that doesn't have any power to do anything? I don't know.
Dwayne Johnson, Black Adam. That movie sucked.
No, but Black Adam's a good character. I like Black Adam. But it was so funny. He thought he was going to get into a movie with Superman. No.
Yeah, they all got fired except for, I think there was only one of them that didn't get fired. Gal Gadot got fired.
No, they all got, but everybody's gone from what was that, from the Snyderverse. There's nobody left.
Okay.
By the way, Hamster, a Buckeye is not an acorn. A Buckeye is a Buckeye. It's its own nut.
Oh,
Did you ever eat the peanut butter and chocolate Buckeyes?
I was gonna say I always thought Buckeye was the peanut butter chocolate thing.
No, it's that because it looks like a Buckeye nut. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Buckeyes though. The peanut butter chocolate thing. Hey, it's your favorite commercial, at least on my end.
BK out, Struman, Swiss bacon, and classic. Everybody go and stick a Vlasic up your ass. It's BK. Shut the fuck up. You troll. No, Hamster, you didn't tell everybody to like and subscribe. You said, y'all better like and subscribe. That's got a bit of a threatening tone to it.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of a, y'all better like and subscribe or else I'm going to bring out my southern charm up on your ass. Hamster's, he's from the South there. I think he says he's like on the Georgia-Tennessee border there or whatever. So, yeah. Lots of acreage there, I'm sure, to make evidence disappear. I think that's a thing. You know, it's good like that. Kind of like here in North Jersey, we got the Meadowlands there. You throw something in the Meadowlands, they ain't finding it. A lot of skeletons in that Meadowlands. A lot of skeletons.
I did notice that when we were going to the Notre Dame Navy game on the train there. Pointing out to my son, I'm like, yeah, there's probably like a lot of bodies in there.
Yep. Yeah, no, you listen. You got to make the, if you can't make the bets, can't make the payments, don't make the bets. Yep. That's the real lesson you got to learn there. A lot of probably dead horses in there too, because it's by the racetrack as well. So yeah, you got a slow horse. We're getting ready here. It seems we are getting a video package. Hopefully coming back for the second half.
So the video package was about 3 minutes and only 30 seconds for Notre Dame players.
Yeah, no, it's not great. Not great.
Presented by AT&T.
As we get a great look at the Butthole Dome there in Atlanta. Butthole is closed. That is a tight sphincter today that they have there.
Well, they're probably like expected snow too.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. All down the coast, like Pecan was saying in the chat before. New Orleans expecting snow. Houston is expecting snow. Gulf Coast is expecting snow. North Florida, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Georgia. Yeah, they're expecting snow. So it's cold all across this country. Hamster in the chat says it's an acorn. I don't know the difference in my nuts. Give us nut knowledge, King. Hey, listen, there's a lot of different nuts you got to know about. I was gonna say something. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be inappropriate today. Not gonna do it.
We already got kicked off once, so
I was gonna say let's not tempt the fates again here. I didn't take another shot either. I don't. If I start drinking, I won't stop. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to say I drink tonight. So here we go. 21-7. Notre Dame's going to kick off here to Ohio State, as the Ohio State people in the crowd are really feeling their inner trailer park right now. And that's going to be fair caught.
See, I hate that. If you're gonna
I
take
hate
it,
the fair catch.
yeah.
Like
If you're
even the
gonna catch
NFL
it,
said,
fine.
the NFL said, like, we'll do something silly. Because they did the fair catch, I think, last year too, and they were like, all right, this is fucking stupid. Let's not do this anymore.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Will Notre Dame's defense have made an adjustment? Will my tooth stop fucking hurting? Will I stop punching the microphone? I don't know. 1st and 10. Will Howard takes the snap. Gets pressured. Tipped. Incomplete. Good defensive play there by Moore on Notre Dame. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
That was good.
All right. Good defense there. Good coverage at least there. Will Howard passing to his left and the right. Not a lot over the middle. %93 completion percentage, highest for any half in the college football playoff history. Will Howard hands off here on 2nd and 10. Massive run, and he's gone. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, down at the 5. 1st and goal, Ohio State.
That's game. Jesus Christ.
A lot of ball games, a lot of overs in the chat. Hard to argue at this point.
Yeah. Like it almost seemed like he slowed up just to get tackled. Like he was gone.
1st and goal, 14:03 here remaining, and Ohio State takes a timeout.
I was planning on this game going till about midnight. I mean, they still got a lot of commercials to show, so maybe it will. But this game's not good.
No, this is not the way you wanted to come out here. Hamster, keep it in your pants for Ronald McGrath, please. God damn it. God damn it, God damn it, God damn it.
God.
1st and goal from the 5-yard line. There's a handoff. About a yard. 2nd and goal, Ohio State.
Defense hasn't done anything, but got to hold a field goal here.
I said, if we get a field goal here, I'll take that as a win. Even before the half started, I was like, hey, hold them to a field goal. Right now, praying to hold them for a field goal. Notre Dame's defense just getting shredded all night, and it's not stopping now. 2nd and goal. Howard's going to pull it down. He's going to get it down to the 1.5-yard line.
Which by this point, it's a 4-down play.
You think it's 4-down territory here?
Why not? I mean, you're up 14. Their defense hasn't done shit. Notre Dame's offense past 2 drives haven't done shit.
Howard hands it off. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that's going to be about all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Notre Dame cannot stop the Ohio State offense. Cannot stop. Defense cannot stop them. They have no answer. I put 28 up there. It's 27. It's not 28 yet. But I mean, the extra point's coming. But yeah, there's no answer. They can't stop them. And if you can't stop them, what are you going to do? You know.
And it's not just like the passing offense is beating us. It's both aspects of the game.
And then one thing I was hoping for is that there wasn't a blowout. I just didn't want it to be a blowout.
I was worried about it, but I thought if we kept it close, we would have a chance. And it's another year that we're going to watch Ryan Day on the sideline next year.
Lost twice this year.
Yeah.
Lost to Oregon. Lost to Michigan. A 6-5 team. Whatever he lost, it was. And yeah, no, it's just, and hey, listen, Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois, probably one of the worst losses in college football in recent memory. I'm not gonna lie, it's bad.
Yeah.
So the fact that they were able to come and do what they did, was good, and they earned their spot. Like that's the other thing too. People can say whatever they want. Notre Dame's who else was going to be there? Notre Dame beat fucking Georgia. They beat the SEC, and I don't want to hear fucking Georgia people talk either because they were like, "Oh, before the game." They were like, "I'm glad Bart Beck's not in there. Beck is a turnover machine. He's not going to do good." Then they lost, and it's like, "Well, you beat our backup quarterback." So you all were saying that you were so glad that you had this other guy in there, and now you're like, "Oh, we didn't have Beck in there." Fuck off. Stop with that shit. Patrick Grieco there in chat says, "How about some pride on D?" Yeah, there's no pride. There's no nothing. They're just getting schooled on every single play, every drive. There's just Notre Dame cannot stop them. But yeah, Notre Dame belong there. They beat the Big Ten runner-up. They beat the SEC champion.
Those two games there showed that they deserve to be there.
Yes, they beat a one-loss Indiana team handily. Like again, the Notre Dame played their way into and that's the other thing with the conference, like with the way the college football playoff is set up now, is like if you don't belong there, it's going to show that you don't belong there.
Yeah.
And we saw, Oregon for being number one, they didn't belong there. Georgia didn't belong there. Penn State, they put a good effort in, but they were the number 4 team. And this is the other thing too. When you look at it, Notre Dame and Ohio State wouldn't have been in the 4-team playoff.
Yeah.
So, just on that fact alone, I think the college football playoff, like this, got it right. We can talk about the seeding and how that should have been adjusted, and who got buys and who didn't. If there should even be buys. What is the worth of a conference championship? Now, should they even have conference championship games? I don't think they should. When you look at all that, you all snuck. You didn't sneak into this. Like, if anybody snuck in, it would be what, SMU?
Yeah.
And if it wasn't SMU, it'd be Alabama. But again, if they would have done that, they would have got blown out in that first. Again, everybody got blown out that first weekend. Were teams that, again, they weren't going to be competing. If you weren't supposed to be in a college football playoff, it was going to show. And it showed. Notre Dame earned their way to where they were supposed to be. Ohio State did the same thing. It's just that Ohio State is just that much, offensively, clearly, that much better. And Notre Dame's defense and listen, you can sit there, we can blame injuries, we can blame everything like that. We could try to sit there and do that. But at some point, you're going to have to, you got to have people up there, next man up, step up and do your job, do what you got to do. But they haven't done it yet in this game. So unless they are playing in the home of the Falcons, So unless Ohio State has a Falcon-esque collapse,
And it's 28-7. I know it's not 28-3, but it's 28-7.
it's
They got 28.
28-7. Yeah, it's again, it's a 21 points, 3 touchdowns. Again, stranger things have happened, and you're going to need some kind of stranger things kind of magic to happen here. Riley Leonard throws to nobody in particular. 2nd and 10 coming up here for Notre Dame. Yeah, I get that, Alicia. Alicia saying I'm proud of Notre Dame. Made it this far. Ohio State is tough, and everybody knew that coming. Yes, and that's why Ohio State was a 8.5-point favorite. Everybody knew offensively they were good. And that's going to be a gain of 2 yards on the run there for Love. Jesus Christ, hamster. This is why we don't read all of your chat messages on the air. We love you, hamster, but for the love of Christ. 3rd and 8 coming up here for Riley Leonard and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Leonard takes the snap, steps back, looks, throws. That's going to be caught and a yard short.
I mean, you got to go for it.
I got to go for it at this point. You know, if they don't get this, I am turning the stream off because it's basically red zone anyway. You know.
Yeah.
Nope, they're going to send out the punting unit.
My God. I mean, hopefully they do a fake punt here.
He's crazy, but not that crazy. They do a fake punt. Throw incomplete.
I mean, you had to go for it. I mean, your defense isn't doing shit. You're down by 21. You had to go for it.
And you had him too. It's not that Ohio State did anything. You missed him. Like he had him and he didn't catch the ball. Shit. Oh, it's fucking Alabama all over again. It's the fucking Alabama game all over again.
I mean, our defense is playing like the Monte Teo defense back then. We had
where we were smaller and just the worst. We were just the worst. Like we were Pee-wee playing against varsity in that game.
Yeah.
You saw that there was a difference. This one I thought would be a little bit more even matched, and it's not. 1st and 10 for Ohio State from the Notre Dame 33. Let's see how fast it takes them to score here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to be a handoff and a gain of 4 yards.
We did like a little, Bob Uecker passing away bit earlier. I feel like him right now when the Indians were terrible. I need the liquor bottles already here. My
Oh, yeah.
glass.
Oh, yeah.
Start drinking it away. Fucking Christ. Glad I took tomorrow off.
The only thing we're missing is a big titty blonde bartender.
Here we go.
And there we go. That's going to be a first down for Will Howard, who carries it for 6 yards.
Just no.
There's no resistance from this Notre Dame defense whatsoever. No resistance. They can't.
I don't
stop
think
them.
it's that they gave up. It just
They don't have They don't have the ability to stop them. It's not that there's a lack of will. There's just a lack of ability.
Yeah.
It's a lack of ability. Ten minutes left here in the third quarter. Boy, this game started off so promising.
Yeah, it did.
Another hand. I mean, all Ohio State has to do is run the ball. They're killing us on the ground anyway.
Yeah.
Gain of 3 yards there for Ohio State on first down.
Just amazing how that first drive how it looked, and we look like this now.
Yeah. It looked like, hey, if we can do that and limit their possession time and get a stop on defense, there's a flag down. This might be a hold on Ohio State. It's a completed pass by Will Howard. Finally, Notre Dame learns the gang tackle. It's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down, but there is a flag. And it is holding on Ohio State. Yeah, that's always been the joke with Ohio State with their fucking Buckeye leaf helmet sticker that they have. I think it's because you got to be fucking high as shit to root for fucking Ohio State.
Very true.
I fucking hate Ohio State. Fuck, I hate them. Almost as much as I hate fucking USC and Michigan. So 2nd and 17, and that's going to be a gain of a yard for Ohio State. It'll be 3rd and 16 coming up. As the Notre Dame Irish band there trying to keep spirits up, but I don't know about that.
We need a pick six here or a fumble return for a touchdown. I mean, I'm hoping
Lord and Savior Jesus Christ coming down from heaven himself to fucking get a pick six running down the sidelines. Jesus of Nazareth runs to the 50, to the 40, to the 30. He's out of his sandals and still going. Like, that's what you need. Big throw, incomplete, and just barely. He was open. No, there's nobody covering him. Just overthrew him, did Will Howard. 4th and 16 coming up here. Ohio State's going to probably go for the field goal, make it 31-7, make it a full 24-point lead.
I know you said if they score again, you're gonna shut it down. But if they scored there, I was gonna walk off. I was just gonna go over, play Call of Duty, get my aggression out over there.
Maybe, and then maybe I just would have. Yeah, I need to stay on because I don't want to disappoint Hamster. Why would I disappoint our good friend Hamster?
He's gonna give us shit for the next.
Yeah, he never's gonna. Yeah, but his team's the fucking Falcons. So, that just sneaks into. I was hoping to get a miss. That would have been great, but instead it is 31-7. The Ohio State Buckeyes now lead the Notre Dame Fighting Irish by 24 points. Fuck.
I mean,
that is pretty funny, Hamster. I'll give Hamster that. Ohio.
I'd give him a B plus on that one.
That's a B. B to a B plus. I agree 1,000%. I like that one. That's a good one. That's a good. About the only thing good happening tonight is Hamster's Ohio pot jokes going down. Patrick Grieco wants to see Angeli going in for this next round for Notre Dame. You let Leonard run it out. It's his last game. You let him run it out.
If we don't do nothing here and Ohio State goes down and scores even a field goal, I would put the younger guys in, let them get some experience of a big game like this. Not saying this is why we're losing, but maybe because it's a big game, we're not used to it, type thing.
But we've played big games already. This is what I mean. Is like Notre Dame played a big game against Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. They played a big game against Penn State in the Orange Bowl. Those are big games. This is a big game too. Don't get me wrong. This is bigger just by orders of magnitude because it's the national championship game. But to say that Notre Dame didn't have big game experience is nonsense. Notre Dame had enough big game experience. Marcus Freeman had enough big game experience coaching. Like I said, I think it's just ability. It's just we had. Now, granted, we had injuries. Not like saying it's an excuse, just saying it as a fact that there were injuries that Notre Dame did have. That's not a reason for why we're playing this way. But there's just it's like we said, it's not a lack of will. It's not that Notre Dame's defense just said, "Oh fuck, shucks it up, we're not going to do it." It's just a lack of ability. Ohio State is just that much better on offense than we are on defense. It's just the bottom line.
Yeah.
So, was hoping this was going to be a better evening than what it is turning out to be.
Yeah.
7:52 remaining here in the third quarter. Notre Dame's about to get the ball back on the kickoff.
Maybe we'll have a kickoff return here for a touchdown.
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Yeah, I'm doing 2012 again. I'm holding out hope.
Nah, don't you dare. Don't you dare do that. Don't you do that to me, Ricky Bobby. I'm not doing that shit again. I'm not doing that shit again.
Stop swinging your arms, assholes.
Sweet, we got sweet momentum. That goes way into the end zone. So Notre Dame gets it at the 25 as we get the picture-in-picture Hulu here for Chad Powers.
So are they going to do like a full
It's a full television show.
story?
Yes,
Like-
it's a full story about yes.
I'll
Kinda
fulfill
funny.
the wife what that is.
So from the 25-yard line, Riley Leonard takes the snap, pulls it down. He's going to run it himself, and he gets a good 5 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, who, ironically, have had very little fight in them for this game.
And the funny part about that play is they got more yards on that play than the last 2 drives of the first half.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable how this has unfortunately turned out here. Riley Leonard sidearm throw. That's going to be first down. Notre Dame's first down in a fucking long time.
First quarter?
I can't remember the last time Notre Dame got the first down, but they got one here. Holy fucking shit. ELS has done only 4 subs to 1K. By the way, that's something. That's a goal we can hopefully reach. Get our boy ELS to 1,000 subs over there on his channel. I'm doing an song. Don't want that shit on your tongue.
I was going to say, then you won't be able to talk.
Yeah. It's going to be caught here for Notre Dame and just about a half a yard short of the first down on 1st and 10.
The rest of this game, it would be no huddle for me.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. $6:18 remaining here in the third quarter. Mm, 1 yard run there. And that is it for Price.
I haven't seen a lot of Jordan Love tonight.
He hasn't done a lot. No. And I don't know if it's the knee or just Ohio State or both, but 5:44 remaining here now in the third quarter. 2nd and 8. They gave him 2 yards on that run? Fuck off.
Wow. Jeez.
Leonard gonna get sacked. Didn't have a chance in hell. Didn't have a chance. The offensive line has done a relatively decent job in pass protecting tonight, but not that time.
That's probably the only positive thing from this game.
Was the O-line, yeah. I'll grant that. I'll grant that. Oof. So now 3rd and 19. That was a hell of a fucking sack. 11-yard sack. Leonard throws just the ball up. Almost caught. And there's a flag down. That's going to be pass interference on Ohio State. $15-yard penalty and an automatic first down for Notre Dame.
I know I said this plenty of times over the years, but I wish NFL would adopt that rule.
Yeah, that it's just make it a 15-yarder because on the spot you're giving teams free 50-yard plays. It sucks.
Yeah, and if it's offensive pass interference, it's not equal.
Yeah, have it be equal.
Yeah,
because that's it. Offensive pass interference is only 10 yards. So here we go. 1st and 10. Throw. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Completed the pass to his tight end there. Looked like a gain about 6. And it is indeed 6. 2nd and 4 upcoming here for Notre Dame. Patrick says that was a pity flag. Thank goodness. I don't know if it was a pity. I mean, he was interfering with him.
all over him.
Riley Leonard runs the ball, and he's going to be short of the first down by about a yard, half a yard. At this point, listen, I understand Riley Leonard's not the best passer in the world, but what the fuck are we doing running the ball?
Yeah. If you were getting chunks, maybe, but you're not.
$321 yards to 122. Ohio State murdering Notre Dame on the yards. Leonard again, he's going to take it. He bounces to the outside. He gets about 5 yards, first down, but again, that's going to eat up clock, which right now is Notre Dame's enemy.
Yeah.
Well, that in their defense, and Riley Leonard is limping.
Shit.
In shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 34.5-yard line. Leonard throws. Incomplete. Second and 10 upcoming here for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Yeah, but Hamster, and I'll say this, and I want the XFL and the UFL to work, but the games last year sucked. They were just not fun to watch.
The first week or two was okay, but then after that, just
the football has to get better. Leonard back throws. That's going to be caught. Escapes 2 tackles. Down to the 20, down to the 15, down to the 10, down to the 5. Touchdown, Notre Dame! I didn't hear no bell.
That's how I feel right now.
Let's go, baby. If there was somebody to bring it to the house, it was going to be Great House.
Definitely a character from. Oh, Jesus.
Going for 2?
Might as well. 15, yeah, because then you need only. Oh, okay. Well, let's get the 2 here, and then we'll figure it out.
We'll do math later.
Yeah, let's just get this first.
Let's see here. Riley Leonard, shovel pass. Good! And a 2-point conversion happens. Notre Dame now trails Ohio State 31-15 with 3:03 remaining in the third quarter.
2 points.
So now they're 16 points down. It's a 16-point game. So that's 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. So Notre Dame has just made it a 2-possession game if they can make more 2-point conversions.
And 2 stops.
And they have to stop. Like they're I don't know. Put some instant cocaine and steroids into the defense's Gatorade bottles. Do whatever you got to do. Maybe get see if you can get. I don't know what time is it. 10:03. Can you see if you can get all of Michigan's defense to go into the transfer portal and get down there before the game is over? Get them suited up real quick. See what happens. I don't know.
So I know you're down because of the game and everything like that. So I feel what I'm about to tell you will make you laugh, make you chuckle, because it's a typical Jimbo thing.
We'll see.
The Allstate commercial, Stu, Virginia, or whatever it is.
Yeah, the Stu, Virginia.
Just yesterday, I realized it was supposed to be West Virginia. For how many times I've seen that commercial, I just realized. I'm here to save you, buddy.
That's my friend Jimbo. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my good friend Jimbo. And that is why he's my good friend. He's always able to make you laugh at a time when you don't want to. Oh, God, I love you, buddy. I love you. I love you.
All those times I'm like, I just don't get it. And I saw it yesterday. I was like,
oh, they're in West Virginia. It's, okay. They sat in the wrong seats, and so it was,
And I'll give.
Or did you think like it was like, were they trying to say like Stu, Virginia, fuck them,
yeah, no, that's what I thought, and I'm like, I don't get Stu, Virginia. What Virginia? Okay, are they known for their soups or their stews? I'm like, nope, can't figure it out.
Jesus Christ, God, I love you, man. God, I love you.
I will give credit to W there in that commercial. He shot his shot. Hey, what's up? Entered my section or seat.
Oh. Okay, so
our fans there, I can see in the chat, they're got their first witness of a Jimbo experience.
ELS Jimbo, what in the world? What in the world do you? What is up with you? But see, I would imagine like a West Virginia stew. Now that we're kind of all on the subject here, you'd probably have a lot of squirrel meat in it. You know, raw rabbit. I'd like to try that. I've always wanted to try rabbit and squirrel, and like, I want to eat everything. Like, I want to try bear. I want to try, all the exotic meats. We had alligator, thanks to Tom.
Were you up there with the bear meat?
No, I didn't get the bear meat.
Okay.
I didn't get the bear meat. I got the gator meat that Tom had. That was good as shit.
Bear burgers that Tom made?
No, I didn't get the bear burgers. I got the venison meatballs. That was good, and the venison sliders he made. That was good.
Yeah. I just wish alligator wasn't so much. That shit's so good.
Oh, gator is so delicious.
Yeah. Squirrel, I won't taste squirrel. Squirrel to me is like pigeon.
I want to try. I'll try pigeon too. They serve like dove. You can have morning dove and eat that shit. So fair catch again by Ohio State.
This is where the stream went from a college football title game to let's talk about.
It's a cooking show here. Yeah, you got to stew some things. You got to marinate some things. I do a nice fine chop on my Spam before I fry it up in the morning. It's very delicious, very nice.
Spam is gross.
Well, fuck off. Spam is fucking delicious. I don't want to hear that. I will not hear the fucking nonsense about, Spam is gross. Spam is, there's nothing wrong with Spam. It's fucking meat. It's fucking pork shoulder that they just fucking, it's on the bone. So they mechanically separate it. It's like fucking nugget meat, only it's pork. It's fucking delicious.
Spam and scrapple I will not eat.
But Spam isn't scrapple. Scrapple is like guts and assholes and lips and just little gross shit. Spam is just pork shoulder. That's all it is.
No, it's not. I've had pork shoulder.
It's not. It's because it's the stuff that's left on the bone. So instead of getting rid of all that meat and everything that's left there, they mechanically separate it like you would. Like, have you ever had a chicken nugget?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. All Spam is chicken nugget except it's pork. That's all it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
They don't use machines to pull off the chicken. They slow roast it so it falls off the bone.
You missed the pink slime video, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I know what you're talking about, though.
But yeah, no, dude, fucking, I will. You fry that up in the morning, get it nice and fried up. Oh, it's so good. But then again, I like Taylor ham, and that's a Jersey thing, and it's very similar. It's like it's a spiced ham, roll concoction. So yeah, it's good. A little spam, egg, and cheese sandwich. Fuck, let's go. Now you're talking. Now you're speaking my language. I like that shit. Not sponsored by Spam, but we could be. We could be. I'm trying to promote Spam, one can at a time. Spam in a can. Thank you, ma'am. Give it to me in my hand.
It's our next commercial for Spam when they sponsor us.
Dude, it's so good. There is nothing like it. I go through it, and especially for breakfast, I use the maple flavored one. It tastes like Canada. It's fantastic. I love it. It goes great. Goes great with everything because you get that little smell of almost like a maple syrup with it.
Yeah.
So you get that. But that you can have that with your, make an egg McMuffin with it, or you could do it as part of your omelet. Like I chop it up, dice it up, fry it up in a pan, pour my egg in, shred some cheese on that motherfucker, melt it all nice and good. You flip it over, bam, you get a little nice toast there. Whether you do an English muffin or toast or whatever you want to do, get that on the side. Man, I'm making my mouth water just thinking about breakfast tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so delicious. 3:03 remaining here in the third quarter. Ohio State has the ball.
Tastes a lot better if we come back and win this.
That'd be nice. That would be a victory breakfast would be wonderful. Victory breakfast would be great. So here we go. 1st and 10, 3:03 remaining in the third quarter. Will Howard in shotgun. He takes the snap. He throws over the middle. That's going to be caught. Good for 7 yards, 8 yards. Looks good for about 8 or 7. No, he's 3 yards short.
We had a player there. It wasn't like he was able to run wild.
Yeah, so that's something. ELS says he has a story, and Hamster says, sign King now. He's spitting bars. Got them Spam bars, baby. There we go. Spam, you're with it. Come on. Help a brother out. I will take payment in cases of Spam. 2nd and 3. Howard's going to pull it down and run. He's going to be about half a yard short. 3rd and inches. Coming up here for the Ohio State Buckeyes. 2:18, 2:17, 2:16 remaining on the clock. Ohio State content with letting the clock run down as much as they can here. We're now under 2 minutes.
Going for a tushy pushy.
They're going to go for the tush push, and they're going to get it.
Come on, defense. Show some heart.
I did see that they made the s'mores ramen, and God bless you for eating it. And God bless you for getting $25. That's commitment, because I wouldn't have eaten that fucking shit. And I love ramen. First and 10. Will Howard and shotgun yet again. Takes a snap. It's going to be another handoff, and that's going to be good for 3 yards. Ohio State's going to be able to run one more play. Maybe 2. Before the end of the third quarter.
Come on, defense.
Under center was Howard. Fakes the handoff, throws wildly incomplete.
There we go.
3rd and 8. There's a flag down. Are they going to call roughing the passer?
Yep.
Personal foul, roughing the passer on Notre Dame. So that kills that. Great play. But they're gonna
Yeah. If he
can't
didn't
do the extra push. You just can't do the extra push.
And like, what does that do? Like,
Well, it doesn't
it's
do
not
anything.
safe.
Why the extra? Like, I get it, and you want to talk about, well, oh, yeah, but listen, this is something we've known in football now for like 10, 15 years. You can't do the extra push. You can't do it. Like, fucking. And when you need that play, it's 3rd and 8 with that play. In a game where you cannot afford to make any mistakes at this point.
Yeah.
Now you go, you just, that's.
By that penalty, you basically took minimum minute and a half off of the clock now, which like you said, every second counts now for this offense.
And now it's the 4th quarter. You can all put your 4s up if you want. I'm not quite feeling putting the fuck it, whatever. We're here. We're here for all 4, baby. We're here for all 4. Win, lose, or draw. We're here. There we go. So we'll see. 31-15. Yep. So we got the 4th quarter coming up. Ohio State 31, Notre Dame 15. Again, there's a pulse, but they have to stop on offense, and they had a chance. They have a chance, but again, you can't have a penalty like that. So dumb, so stupid. And you just put yourself in. Not Pat. It does seem like that, man. It seems like that. You get you're fucking right. You're like, okay, we're clawing back into it. Maybe there's something. Maybe there's a glimmer of hope we can hold on to here. Something, anything. And instead, it's a big fat zilch, and it gets snatched away there. And then there you go. You know, and now you got to hope to try to stop them again. When you haven't been able to stop them all night, and you got them back on a 3rd and 8, which again, there's no guarantee that they don't convert on that because they've been converting on this shit all night anyway. But you have a chance, and it hurts. It hurts, and it takes time off the clock. It takes opportunity off the clock.
Well, I mean, hopefully, the rest of this drive, we could get them back to that 3rd and long and do something with it.
You got to get, like, again, you have to now try to do it again and get them into a 3rd down, 3rd and long situation there, and just get them off the field. No more points, no more field goals. You can't give up any more points now. You can't give up any more points. You can't give up any more yards. You have to get some turnover would be great. Fumble, a pick, something, anything would be great right now at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just tired of commercials, I'll tell you that at this point. I'm just tired. The college football commercials are unbelievable. Far too many.
But to remind our viewers, though, we will be doing the championship games this coming weekend.
Yes, we will. We will be doing both of those games. Redskins versus Eagles and Chiefs versus Bills. And the NFL's commercial policy, a lot better. There's a lot of them, but it's not nearly as much as fucking college football. This shit is fucking atrocious. Molly there with Marcus Freeman again at the end of the 3rd. She just wants to interview him as much as possible. Hey, listen, Molly, you get yours, baby. God, man, we gotta, it's again, it's not. We'll see. That's all. We'll just see what happens. I have no expectations going forward at this point.
Get a sack here would be big.
That'd be nice. It would be nice. But here we go. 2nd and 8. 15 minutes left in the game, in the season, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Ohio State from the 45-yard line, 2nd and 8. Howard in shotgun. It's going to be a pitch end around. He's got a blocker in front. It's going to be a first down and more. Down to the 30, down to the 25, down to the 21. Fumble! And Notre Dame has it! Are they going to say fumble? They're going to say it was down. They're going to say Notre Dame ball!
They're going to say, oh, boy, go get the offense out there fucking quick. Snap that ball. I thought the ground caused it.
Ohio State's offense refusing to leave the field. Nope, that's out. That is out. That is a fumble, baby. That is out. And that is a first down, Notre Dame.
Still a lot of work, but that's big.
You needed that break, and that's it. That ball's out before the knee's down. That is a turnover, baby. And we were talking about just what Notre Dame needed at this time, just to hold on, grasp to life. That is exactly what they needed right when they needed it. And that ball is out before the knee is down.
I will say is my puppy needs to learn I get loud with football because he just ran up the steps to take cover.
And we are going to review it, and now we have to have the official look on it on a fucking iPad this fucking big instead of just having somebody upstairs with an 80-inch television be able to fucking tell them.
Stands.
First down, Notre Dame.
The like drone camera that goes over the field or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like connected to the lines and everything.
Yeah,
I want them to fly behind the ref looking into the iPad just to make sure there's something on there because we never see it.
They did that. They used to do that with the NFL officials.
Yeah.
And then they put them in a booth. They put them like a little peep show booth.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So now first down Notre Dame from their own 21-yard line after the turnover. It's going to be a handoff here, and that's going to be a gain of a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up here. 14:35 remaining in fourth.
Come on, boys.
Riley Leonard in shotgun. Takes the snap. He's back. He's looking to throw the ball. Rolls out to his right. Can't find anybody. Stops, looks, throws, out of bounds. Incomplete. 3rd and 9. Marcus Freeman whispering into his headset. Notre Dame fans with crossed fingers and anxious faces down there in Atlanta. 3rd and 9, Riley Leonard back, looks, has time, throws over the middle, caught! Down to the 48-yard line of Ohio State. First down, Notre Dame.
I'll tell you what, Riley Leonard, he's a gutsy mother effer, because
he stood in that pocket.
And that defender was on him the whole way, too.
Greathouse again with the catch. Leonard sticking in the pocket, now rolls out to his left. Throws, incomplete. 2nd and 10, we got a flag down. We have a flag, and that's going to be against Ohio State, it appears. Holding on Ohio State. 5-yard penalty, but an automatic first down. Yeah, man, you're grabbing jersey. Yeah, you're grabbing jersey. You can't do that. What are you doing?
Good 7 yards that your left hand was grabbing.
What are you waving at, dude? You... Leonard back. Throws. That's going to be a loss of 5 yards.
That looked like a broken play.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just... Don't know what was going on there, but whatever it was did not work for Notre Dame, so it's going to be 2nd and 15 coming up here.
All right, Riley. Shake
Second
it
and
off, ball.
14. Yeah, so let's go here. Let's see. We're down to 13:05 remaining and running here in the fourth quarter. Notre Dame down 16 points. Man in motion. Trips to the right. Leonard takes the snap. He's going to pull it down and run it himself. Has a couple blockers. Gets 3 yards. 3rd and 11 coming up here for Notre Dame. Not sure about that play call.
I mean, if he called that in the second quarter, I would understand it. Like he's trying to get the defense.
Something, yeah. Right now, though, you gotta move the ball. You gotta move the ball. So they say 3rd and 12, not 3rd and 11. 2:15 remaining. 12:15 remaining. Sorry about that. Now 12:10. Leonard takes the snap, throws. It's going to be caught, and that's going to be 5 yards short of the first down. 4th and 5 coming up here. Obviously, got to go for it. Riley Leonard is in shotgun. And in motion. Trips to the left. Nope. Now he's in motion. He's got 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Leonard back. Looks. Throws. Caught! First down, Notre Dame. Down. He's already down. They're down to the 21-yard line, 22, 21-yard line. Greathouse again with the catch. 22-yard line they mark it at. First down, Notre Dame. They keep the sticks moving. 11:11 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Make a wish. Leonard gets the snap. Throws. That's going to be complete to Greathouse across the field. Good for about 5 yards, 6 yards. 2nd and 5 coming up here for Notre Dame.
Now that they're down like this close to the end zone, I would just keep doing these 5 to 7 out patterns.
Ball's at the 17-yard line. $16-yard line. Never mind. They say 2nd and 4. I thought it'd be 2nd and 5. Trips to the left for Leonard here. He takes the snap. Steps back. Looks. Throws. There's a flag. And that's going to be against Ohio State. Holding on Ohio State again. That's another 5-yard penalty and a first down. So not pass interference, but holding. Obviously, it wasn't there because the ball was already in the air, so it had to be before that. But they say 1st and goal. Is this where the holding was?
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Okay, well, yeah, obviously. So here we go. 1st and goal now from the 8-yard line. Riley Leonard, he's going to pull it down and lose a yard. Back to the 9. 2nd and goal.
And he's hurt.
And he's a little slow getting up. Oh, they were holding him all over the place on that fucking play.
That one makes more sense from where that ref that we saw throw the flag.
So here we go. 9:49 and running remaining here in the game. Leonard in shotgun. Man in motion. Takes the snap. Looks. Throws towards the end zone. Incomplete. 3rd and goal coming up from the 9-yard line for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Clock is stopped on the incomplete pass, so there's 9:38 remaining now.
I try to do a slant or something over the middle here.
Let's see. Leonard in shotgun from the 9. Great House is in motion. Trips to the left. Takes the snap. Throws. Dropped. It was thrown towards Great House, but dropped at the 6-yard line. 4th and goal for Notre Dame. Touchdown or turnover. This next play will decide.
They're going for a field goal?
They're going to go for a field goal.
Man, you got a lot of confidence in your defense.
It doesn't matter. You don't change anything. Still a 13. It's still a 2-possession game.
That's what I mean. You have that much and he misses.
And he hit the upright, and it's no good. It hit the upright. It's out of. If it hits the upright, it's out.
Fuck.
I don't understand the field goal call.
By going for that, you're saying that you think your defense could hold Ohio State 2 times to win the game.
But you're running out of time. You're not going to, no, I don't.
Yeah.
No, you have to go. No, it doesn't matter. You're down 16 points. You need the touchdown. Like, there's the math doesn't math with a field goal. The field goal doesn't do anything.
No, all the field goal would do, like I said, is
it makes it a 13-point game, which you still have a 2-possession game.
Yeah, and we would have to stop them twice, score 2 touchdowns, and win the game and not go to overtime. But I don't agree with that. I'm like you. I don't agree with that. They should have went for a touchdown.
Yeah, no. If you miss it there, you miss it. But you go out fucking swinging. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know what you're doing.
Marcus Freeman just Nick Sirianni did.
Yeah, he had a brain fart. That was an absolute brain fart. What a golden opportunity, and turns into nothing. All that happened is that more time came off the clock. So all that drive did was help Ohio State.
Yep. And you took a turnover that gave you momentum, and
now you gave them momentum.
Yep, gave it all back to them. You gave us Notre Dame fans hope, only to piss it away.
I don't get the field goal call there. That one doesn't make sense.
I just don't understand.
Well, now you're going to need another miracle to get another turnover, hopefully, and see. Again, I don't know.
You need 2 miracles. You're still down by 16. I'm curious to see after the game what his reasoning is behind that.
No, I don't care. There's no reasoning that he can give. That's a good one.
Son of a bitch.
No, we would need a defensive scoring play now. I agree with that, ALS.
Yeah.
Like, that's where we're at now.
And even then, I still don't have confidence that we'll be able to score a second touchdown.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. A 16-point game. Ohio State has the ball at the 20-yard line. Well, 19. No, it's 20.
Yeah, 20-yard line there.
Yeah. So, 1st and 10 from the 20. Leonard in shotgun. One-yard gain, maybe, on first down for Judkins. 2nd and a long 9 coming up here now for Ohio State, as time will tick off the clock, which is what they want to do. They're going to milk this clock for all they can. Jeter looking dejected on the bench, and I honestly, I would go to him and be like, no, you shouldn't have been out there to take that kick to begin with. So,
Yeah.
2nd and 9 now. Notre Dame again showing blitz. Howard beats it up the middle. First down. Up to the 31-yard line. Ohio State gets the chains moved and keeps the clock running.
So at least another minute and a half is going to be taken off.
Yep. So here we go, 1st and 10. Will Howard with the snap. He's going to hand it off, and that's going to be a gain of 1, 2, 3. 3.5 yards. 2nd and 7, maybe a 2nd and long. 6 coming up here for the Ohio State Buckeyes. 7:50 remaining in the game. Hampson says, at least the Falcon Stadium is getting used this late in January. That's true. You always want to make sure the Butthole Stadium gets proper use.
There's always next year, Hamster.
With your big penis. So here we go on 2nd and 7. It's going to be a pitch outside, and that's going to be a gain of 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. So we got 3rd and 3 coming up here.
I would think it's 3rd and 3. It looked like it.
3rd and 3, 3rd and a long 2. 3rd and 3 is going to be the official mark here from ESPN. Ohio State averaging 7.2 yards per play. Eat my ass. You can't win a game like that.
Oh.
And that's going to be thrown incomplete. Clock stops. 6:34 left and 4th and 3 for Ohio State. Will they go for it to try to end the game, or are they going to punt it? It looks like they're going to punt the ball away here to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So Notre Dame not dead yet, but fuck me if you can find a pulse.
I was going to say they're more like a beep.
You got to be working on fucking paddles right now, boy. Let me tell you. First punt of the game.
Would have been nice if the stop happened with like about 9 minutes left in the game.
For Ohio State. Well, actually for anybody, because Notre Dame did the fake punt. That was right. Notre Dame gets it down at the 10-yard line and return it up to the 20. And that's where they're going to take over with 6:25 remaining. 1st and 10 coming up for Notre Dame. Are we going to go and take another fucking 17-minute commercial break? Of course we are. Of course we are. Of course we are. Goodyear blimp. Yes, 100 years of the Goodyear blimp. Yeah.
Just curious, like what outside of the stadium there, it looks like a loopy-loop near the sidewalk, or the maybe it was a crosswalk.
Right.
It's all lit up like purple and red, like it was like a carnival type looking.
No, that's just I think the road's in and out of there. Just like there could be a walkway or something there. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I've never been down to Hamster. What's the loop-de-loop goofy fucking carnival shit down there at fucking Butthole Dome? Can you answer that question? Because I have no idea.
Or ELS will probably have some type of stat about
He
it.
might have a stat that. ELS is our stat that, man. That's why we love having ELS here. He's going to be able to tell us, well, actually, the architecture of the Mercedes Benz Stadium. ELS, I wish I could afford to go to a dentist, but I can't. So I just have to deal with fucking tooth pain. Because I can't, there's no relief. There's no going to the dentist to get this fixed. I can't afford a dentist. So life sucks. But thank you so much for watching us here on Stay Tuned Sports. Again, my name is King. That's your good friend Jimbo right over there. I don't know if you've been able to tell. I don't know if it's something that's obvious or not, we're rooting for Notre Dame. Trying to stay as impartial as possible, but not really. And so that is what it is. But again, not a great night, but you can help it be a little bit better if you go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're watching and not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. If not, a pity subscribe. I will take a pity subscribe. I don't care. In my life, listen, I've had pity fucks in my life. I'll take a pity subscribe. I'll do, I am not above anything, ladies and gentlemen. So please go ahead, hit that like button, share, subscribe, all those wonderful things, and help you boys out here on Stay Tuned Sports to hopefully get closer and closer to that goal of being monetized there. I think 500 subscribers is the goal now for being monetized. You can help us get there, hopefully, relatively, wonderfully soon. We'll see. How long it takes for us to get there. But thank you so very much for all of your help and for watching us and for dealing with our fucking misery. And listen, sometimes it's fun watching people be miserable. So right now I know you're having real fun watching Jimbo because he is not a happy camper right now. Jimbo is, I don't know if you've heard the whispering, God damn it, son of a bitch. Come on. God, fuck. Like, I've been hearing it all. I'm just hearing it on my phone. I was like, Jimbo is not happy. Jimbo's not a happy camper right now.
That's where I gotta give you credit, like you said about being unbiased and everything. I don't show. I show where my bias is. I'm fairly. I don't know if you could tell. I'm fairly biased, but I'm trying to still do the nice announcer thing. Trying to be as unbiased as I can. Learning from some of our brethren here who do the YouTube watch-alongs and things like that. So, but here we go. 6:25. Notre Dame has the ball at the 20-yard line. Leonard in shotgun. If you fucking run the ball, I swear to fucking Christ. Leonard takes the snap. Looking for a receiver open. Got it! 12-yard gain. First down, Notre Dame. If you run at all on this drive, we're sicking hamster on you.
And he's down. We'll say he's not too far. He'll get there.
Yeah.
Riley Leonard takes the snap, back, looks, throws. That's going to complete to the tight end. Good for about 5 yards. And he's out of bounds, so it stops the clock. 6 minutes. Oh, no, wait. The clock is still moving. I guess that has to be, under 2 minutes, under 3 minutes when it stops? I don't know.
I think it's 5 minutes.
Okay, so we're not there yet. 5:49 remaining in the game. Leonard. Wasting time here, boys. 5:40 remaining now. Don't have time to waste like this. Leonard throws over the middle. That's going to be caught. And still running is 88-40. Down to the 35, down to the 31 of Ohio State. First down, Notre Dame. Mitchell Evans, the receiver, tight end. 5:05 remaining. First and 10 from the 31-yard line of Ohio State. Leonard back. Gets sacked. 3 yards.
You got to have in your head by this point, like, there's no one open within 3-4 seconds. Just take off and get whatever, get up, and do the next play.
Ice is ready. Which, by the way, Robin's husband got a nice ice maker for Christmas that he wanted. Yeah, it's very nice, very nice. It's a lovely thing.
They're nice.
No, it's a good thing. That's it. You want a little ice, you just go in there, you just scoop the little fucker. It's like real small ones. It's like almost like chopped, like crushed ice. It's really nice. It's very nice.
See, mine, I could do large ice cubes or small ice cubes.
Okay. So here we go. There's an injury on the field. So it'll be 2nd and 12 when they come back from another commercial because, hey, if there's a medical emergency, let's sell some fucking time on a television. We're college football. Why not? Hamster says, yes, I can whoop a guy named Riley if I have to.
No, if anybody, it should be Freeman for going for that field goal.
ELS wants everybody to know to get your ice here. Get your ice. Fresh ice. Cold ice. Right here. Ready for you. Get your ice. Hamster says, as a Falcons fan, I've seen crazier. Just score and get the 2 points, and then you work on it from there. That's really it. That's what you got to look at there. If you're Notre Dame, if you do score a touchdown here and get the 2 points, do you kick it off, or do you go and try to do onside? Do you trust your defense? They've gotten you a turnover and gotten them the punt on the last 2 drives, but then there's the rest of the game, where you have to pull evidence from. So. That's going to be a call. Like, do you trust your defense and say, go out there and get us that fucking ball? Or, because that's the thing. If you kick it off, you might not see it again.
Well, if we still have all 3 timeouts and it's on this side of the 2-minute warning, I'd kick it off. But if you use even just one of your timeouts, no, you go for the onside kick. Because once you start using your timeouts and Ohio State gets the ball back, they could just
right, yeah. So that I was saying, all things being equal, like, okay, so Notre Dame has all 3 of their timeouts and they score on this drive. But you're saying if it's before the 2-minute warning and you have all 3 timeouts still, kick it.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. Patrick says, nope, got to go on sides. Again, is that a panic move though? What are the again? That's the thing. At onside, you get a chance to get it, but you may not. You kick it off. You're trusting your defense to get it, but you may never see the ball again, and not have an opportunity to get it. Onside, at least you get an opportunity to get it.
Yeah, our defense is what got us here to this game. Granted, the first 90% of this game they haven't played great. But you gotta hope that the defense that got you here shows up that last drive.
All right, so here we go from the 34-yard line. Well, 33.5-yard line after the sack. 2nd and 12. Riley Leonard in shotgun. He takes the snap. Quick throw. Completes. Only good for about 3 yards. So 3rd and 9 coming up here for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 4:28, 4:27, 4:26 remaining in the game. Leonard steps back, looks, throws, deep ball. There is holding. Caught! Touchdown, Notre Dame! Even with the pass interference.
I can't believe they're not throwing a flag on that. I mean, Jesus,
he was holding his arm. How do you not throw a flag or not? And again, it was Jaden Greathouse. So now it's a 10-point game, depending on the 2-point conversion. And God, if you just would have went for it on the last drive, and even if you don't make it, you still. I don't know. Because then it's even closer because it's not where the kick was, so it would be down. I don't know.
I'm still waiting for a little flag thing to come up because how do you not call a flag on that?
How do you not call that and just say, yeah, no, penalties declined, obviously. So while being interfered with, while being held, did a one-handed catch for the touchdown. There's 4:15 left in the game. Riley Leonard gets under center, takes the snap. It's a pitch back to Faison. He looks, he throws. Wide open, caught! Touchdown! And Notre Dame gets the 2-point conversion, and it's an 8-point game. Which means right now, Notre Dame's covering. So we went from a blowout to Notre Dame's covering. Hold on to your jock straps, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I just ask something? Where has this offense been for 2 quarters? Holy fuck.
Oh, baby, we got a game, though. We have a game.
Oh, there's the flag.
Oh, so they did throw it. Okay, good.
Yeah, I just saw it come through the screen there.
Oh. All right, so 8-point game, 23-31. Woo, baby. ELS says that was a weirdly cool play there on a 2-point conversion.
I don't know if you're watching the stream. They're showing the linebacker
Yes,
lounge.
yes, I'm seeing the people there.
When I went down there with my cousin Shelly and her husband and everything, we went there. Dude, that's a cool looking bar.
It's a cool bar.
It has like a dive feel to it, but
Well, that's me, man. I'm all on dive. Notre Dame is going to kick this ball off. They kind of squib it down to the 20.
good call.
Gets to the 23. Doesn't allow them to fair
time
catch it or
off?
do anything or run time off. Well, I mean, it runs a little bit more time off. It runs time off
Not till
more
they
than a
touch the
fair
ball.
catch would have.
No, not till they touch the ball. I thought it was. I thought once they touch the ball, that's when the clock.
Right,
runs.
yeah, but if you fair catch it, there's no time that runs off.
Oh yeah.
So they lost 3, 4, 5 seconds on that play.
But
So-
they're at the 15.
But they're at the 22-yard line.
Oh, okay.
So
I
it's
thought-
you gave up time and a little bit of yardage, I think. So Patrick Grieco says Howard looks a little shook. Maybe the pressure. Is this the pressure getting to him? Could he throw a pick? Dude, if Notre Dame gets a turnover on this drive, you got to relax. Don't scare the dogs. First and 10.
Lennon's used to it. Ringo's the other hand.
Howard under center. It's going to be a handoff, and that's going to be a gain of 3, maybe 4 yards on first down for Ohio State. Clock is running.
I'd say about the 3-minute mark. That's when you would start using your timeouts.
It'll be about 3:25 by the time Ohio State has to snap it. Let's see if they do take all that time off. 3:45 remaining and counting. Ohio State gets to the line. 2nd and 7. They're saying it was only a 3-yard gain on the play. Will Howard, he's going to run it himself. Passes out to the outside. That's going to be a first down at the 35-yard line. First down. Clock runs. 3:20 now remaining.
Shit.
Hamster wants Ohio State to lose now. He wants them to feel the same way the Falcons feel. Patrick says he doesn't want to throw. We have an injured Notre Dame player on the field. They've added time. It's 3:17 now remaining. Still got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout, but have to get a stop 1,000%. Notre Dame needs a stop.
They need a stop on this side of the 50. Come on, boys.
As you can
Make
tell, Jimbo's not hiding it. Come on, boys.
I try, but nah. Make this the greatest comeback ever.
Let's see what happens here. First down and 10 for the Ohio State Buckeyes at the 35-yard line. Howard is in shotgun. Calling out different plays, different protections here. We are under 3 minutes now. Howard takes the snap. He's going to pull it down, run it himself, and he stopped behind the line. 2:47, 2:46, 2:45 remaining.
Why are you not calling
Second
timeouts?
down. You say I would wait until you get to the 2 minutes.
Wow. So you let 6 seconds off, then you call a timeout. It looked like it stopped at 2:40.
Yes, Notre Dame did take a timeout there. 2:40 left. So now both teams have 2 timeouts remaining. Oh, boy.
Yeah, at least this game's not like 12 years ago.
That's true. That's true. We're sitting here with 2:40 left, and there's still a chance. There's still time. There's still time. There's still time.
Look at that. 75 yards in the first quarter, 128 in the fourth quarter for Notre Dame, and like 50 combined.
Yeah, the middle 2 quarters were just
Garbage.
sleepers. Like, you know, It's a shame and on how that's happened, but yeah, Hamster. How many people went to bed thinking, "Oh, this game's fucking over"? Well, here we go. 2:49 now remaining. They put 9 seconds back on the clock.
Okay, good.
Howard takes the snap. He's going to pull it down and run it again. And again, he's going to be stopped behind the line. Could be 3rd and 11 or 12 unless they decide to give it back to the line of scrimmage anyway, which I don't think so. Alicia says she's in bed but still watching. So there we go. There's the answer to our question. Some people have gone to bed but are still watching us and watching the game, which is good. Thank you so very much. Thank you for watching us in bed. Wait a minute. Does that mean I'm in bed with your wife right now? That's terrible. I don't want to see. Oh, we have fun here, ladies and gentlemen. We're having fun here. 3rd and 11, 2:45 left. Notre Dame's down to 1 time out remaining.
Now, if you're Ohio State, do you run it, make us cause a timeout, and let your defense?
I would. This is what it seems like. Because you could try for a pass play, but if you miss it, now Notre Dame saves a timeout. Plus, there's still the 2-minute timeout. Plus, now you got there's things that can happen here. So let's see here. 3rd and 11, 2:45 remaining. Howard takes the snap. He's going to throws deep over the middle, and wide open caught. Down to the 10-yard line. That's game. That's going to be the game. I mean, you gave it a shot. You gave it a chance. That was the one thing you couldn't let happen was let them get over the top. And it was right over the top.
And this goes back to Freeman's field goal. If he would have went for it, got it.
Yeah, there's too many mistakes here from Notre Dame. Just too many mistakes.
I don't know if it's mistakes. Like, mistakes to me would be bad penalties, things like that. There wasn't bad penalties. There's just this I put on the coaches. The players could only play the plays that they get called in.
But that's it. So it's a 2-minute timeout. Notre Dame can only stop the clock one more time. It's 1st and goal. So it's kneel down time. This is the game is over. The game is over. I can't believe I didn't change the position hour anyway. It was on Ohio State. So there we go. But yeah, so that is it. There we had some hope there at the end. And again, so at least it was a little bit of a game. But again, we can look back at things in this game that just, mistakes here, mistakes there, maybe a different call made here, a different call made there. Who knows how it happens. I will say this. A lot more fight in this team. This team was down 24 points.
Yeah. And
got it back to got it back within a possession. And again, had a 3rd and 11, had a great chance, and just got beat over the top. Again, by the Ohio State receivers have been their greatest weapon all year. And it's just that's unfortunately what closed this game out for Ohio State. But I think that's it. I'm calling it now because it's over. It's all over but the kneeling. So that is the final.
They'll get a field goal.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
No, I know. But that's what I'm just saying. I mean,
so because I don't want to watch the celebration. I don't want to watch them celebrate. So I'm going to get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm going to do. Everybody else can eat. We know what it is. We know that they won. Congratulations to the Ohio State Buckeyes. You're going to be able to buy their shirt over on our merch store. I'll have that up there momentarily, so you can go and do that, and we'll have the links out there. Of course, our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the other shit. It'll be around there. I'll be on a bunch of Discords. It'll be there in the Poverty Sports. It'll be there in our Discord. I'll put it all out there. So if you're a big Ohio State fan or no Ohio State fan, you can buy them the shirt that they're going to give them, and that's all great. But that is it. The Ohio State Buckeyes are your 2024 national champions. Jimbo, final thoughts on the game?
I mean, the bar's up, like risen to the top now. Like we should be in the playoffs every year from.
Oh yeah.
They're going
That's
like anything less is a lost season.
That's a guarantee. That's a guarantee. Patrick, we'll see you for Notre Dame next season. And again, we've got football. We still got football going on. We still got the games coming up. Might have we got the podcast coming up on Wednesday. We got lots of stuff still going on here. So don't you go anywhere. And I hopefully you certainly did subscribe to us, Patrick. Thank you so very much. Hamster says, "Don't kick the field goal and screw the bettors." Yeah, I think they're just going to deal it out. They're just going to deal it out. But it is what it is. Again, until at least Wednesday, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a recap of this tomorrow afternoon or something. I don't know. I'll do a quick little video or something. We'll see. But until then, my name is King. That's your good friend Jimbo right over there. We will see you at some point in the future.